Hi, this is Vignesh. So now we'll go into the Hive tutorial. So the first step in the Hive tutorial is to download the CSV files. So it will be in the form of zip files, and when we extract them, we can see it like this. So the next step would be to upload them in the file browser. So there's an option called upload. What we do is we select files. We can drag and drop them over here. Drag and drop them, we should be able to see them in the file browser. So after this, we run the Hive queries. First query which we will be running is to create a table called temp drivers. It's a temporary table. And into this temporary table, we load the data from the CSV file. So we run this query. Our data has been loaded into the temp table. So we can check that with the select query. So yeah, we can see that data has been loaded into the temp table. And after that, we create a table called drivers. So these are the column names. These are the columns which we are creating in the table drivers: driver ID, name, SSNs, location, certified, and wage plan. And what we do now is we insert the columns from the temporary table into the table drivers. So we are using regular expression for that. So in the CSV files, the values will be separated by commas. So for each separator, we are inserting the values in each column, so the corresponding column. So that's what this query does. So what we'll do now is we'll run the regex query. So once regex query gets executed, we can check the drivers table. So here we can see that the data has been populated with data from the CSV file. So similarly, we create a template table for the timesheet. So it's basically just the same steps with just different table names. And we are loading the data. And we should be able to see the data in the temp table. So this is the data in the temp table. And again, we create a table called timesheet, which has these columns, and we have to specify the data types as well, like int or string, something like that. So we insert data into the timesheet table from the temp table. Again, we run the regex query. So when we use the select query, we should be able to see the data, which we can. So this is the timesheet table data. So after this, we'll run a few queries to select specific data from the table. So here we are selecting data from the timesheet table. So we can see that the columns are driver ID, week, hours logged, and miles logged. So in this query, what we are doing is we are just fetching the total number of hours logged and the total number of miles logged, and we are grouping it by driver ID. So when we run this query, so we get these results. So these are the sum of the hours logged and these are the sum of the miles logged. So the next query is a join query. So there are two tables, drivers and timesheet, and the common column between the two tables is driver ID. So we are joining the two tables based on the driver ID. Here d.driver ID, the d is an alias. So it's alias for the table drivers and t is the alias for the table timesheet, and we are joining it on the driver ID. And so we'll run this query. Here we can see that for whichever rows the driver ID is same for both the tables, those rows are fetched. So this is the query result, and that's about it for the Hive tutorial. Thank you.